Hello there, welcome to Short Talks with Ola. Ecclesiastes 3:2 says there's a time to be born and a time to die, and there's a time to plant and a time to harvest. And we've had so much talk about a time to be born and a time to die. But my focus is on a time to plant and a time to harvest. And my question to you is, what are you planting? Because what you plant is what you will harvest. So if you're planting discord, you know what you're going to harvest. If you're planting disunity, you know what you're going to harvest. If you're planting hatred, you know what you're going to harvest. And at the same time, when you plant love, you reap love. When you plant money, you reap money. Yes, you may say, you may be out there and say, no, I've been planting all this kind of good seeds and it has not harvested yet. Yes, it's going to be harvested. How? Because the farmer that goes to the field, sometimes they plant and there's no yield for one reason or the other. Maybe it wasn't watered, or maybe there was drought that time. Something may happen and they don't have a harvest. And that is just the same thing when we are planting seeds. Because everything we do, everything you do, everything I do is a seed. So if you help someone, is a seed. If you give to someone, is a seed. If you give your time, even your time is a seed. That time you spent to text that person, call that person, reach out to them, and find out how they're doing, that is a seed. We are all planting seeds every day of our life. And my question to you is that, what are you planning to reap? What you desire to reap is what you plant. And nobody reaps when they're dead. It is when you're alive that you need to plant, and that is when you reap. Yes, you might say, oh, some people reap in their death. Yes, the only way you will reap in your death is if you have already planted the good seeds while you were alive. And the way you reap in your death is not through you per se, but through the people you left behind. That is why you will hear someone say, oh, I knew your father, or I knew your mother. Your mother was very good. She was this, she was that. Your father was a kind person. That is the only time people reap in their death. And that's because they have planted those good seeds before they died. And so I'm encouraging you this week, as you go into this week, have a reflection on what you want to plant going forward. And if you've already been planting, keep doing it and be assured that the harvest will surely come. When it will come is what I don't know, but be sure that that harvest will always and surely come. Have a blessed week.